Hey, this is Jace with Black Raven Pit and Purpose, and this week we're doing two different takes on pork tenderloin. One, the tried and true method of just like a log that everyone knows and loves, and then we're also doing a sushi roll method that actually requires us to pound the meat flat, spread on cream cheese, jalapenos, bacon, really whatever you want to put in it, roll it up into a nice little Swiss roll looking thing, and then smoke it just like we normally would. We're also going to be talking about Planned Parenthood this week, so keep an eye out for the pop-ups so you can learn a little bit about a really cool nonprofit. Let's go ahead and go to the prep. Okay, so there's quite a few steps to this. Kind of show you what we're looking for here. Now, I have my regular pork tenderloin here. Had to kind of screw it together because it was cut in half. It just completely fell apart on me when I opened it. I have a piece that I've already hammered out here. So that's kind of what we're looking for as far as flatness. You can kind of see how thin that is. And then I got the piece that I'm about to show you how to hammer down. So, first thing we're going to do is just grab some clean wrap, put it down across our hammering surface, then we'll lay our meat down, then another piece of clean wrap. The important thing to remember as you're doing this is just kind of like keep an eye on your clean wrap. It will kind of shift on you. So if you get a piece that kind of comes up to where you can hit the raw meat, you want to kind of adjust that. Let's go ahead and get it done. All right, it's right there. My clean wrap's starting to move on me, so I'll just pull it over. Okay, so that is pretty much what we're looking for there. Get this clean wrap out of the way. Okay, next, I'm going to take some cream cheese here. Just cut this package open real quick. Okay, so what we're going to do, kind of take this cream cheese, been letting it warm up for a little bit so it's a little easier to spread, hopefully. I'm just going to kind of spread it over the meat. Now, this doesn't have to be perfect. I personally just kind of slather it on and just kind of let it do its thing. Spreading cream cheese on meat is one of the most like just awkward things to do. Hit the edges. Goal is just kind of cover up this entire surface here. That looks pretty good. Okay. I'm going to do the other one here in a minute, but I won't bother showing you guys how to do both of them because it's the same process. So now that I got the cream cheese spread on there, what I like to do is go ahead and add a little jalapenos. I'm just kind of dice these up beforehand. We're sure to take out the seeds. That looks pretty good. Next, we'll take some bacon. And I just kind of crunch it up a little bit. Spread it out. Again, crunch it up a little bit. And just kind of keep spreading as you go. And then go in and just kind of fill in all those little spots that you see you don't really have much. Bacon goes great with pretty much everything, so can't really say there's such a thing as too much on these. Okay. I'll grab some toothpicks. We're going to roll this up and to make our sushi roll and then pin it in place. So I think we're going to let's start at the thin end. Easier if you just kind of roll away from you, but you're just going to kind of lift it up a little bit and just kind of start rolling. And eventually you'll get that. It's going to fall nice and neat. Then, like I said, I'm just going to take some toothpicks here, pin everything in place so it doesn't fall apart while it's in the smoker. And there we go. There's one done. Now all we have to do now is just cover it with a little bit of Dijon mustard, and then we'll add our seasoning or rub that we're using today. And we'll go from there. So today I am using my Chipotle char rub. This is just a great, like, subtle spicy kick. So let's go ahead and, you know what? I'm gonna do the other one first. Then I'll show you guys the rub. I mean, you guys have seen rub put on plenty of times if you're watching my videos, so you should probably know by now how to do that. So I'll just get the second one done. We'll coat them with rub, then they'll be ready to go. Okay, so now I have both of my tenderloin rolls all rolled up, pinned, ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and apply our rub. As I mentioned, this week I'm just gonna use Dijon honey mustard. Just kind of give that a nice little coating. Okay, those look pretty good. I'm going to take off these gloves. Let's go ahead and cut open our bag of rub. Oh, scissors. And just give them a nice dusting. Now, if you want like a hotter rub to use, absolutely go for it with the cream cheese and everything. It just like works out perfectly. But today I was going for more of a sweet heat sort of flavor, so that's why I used the one I did. Go ahead and flip this guy over. We're gonna go ahead and move them to our foil and cover these sides. Okay, there we have it. 2 rolls all rubbed up, ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and do this tenderloin and we'll be ready to go. All right, so now that we have our rolls all prepared, ready to go, and our tenderloin all covered in rub, these have been sitting in the fridge for about 30 minutes. We are ready to go. Now, this week I'm in a bit of a rush. It's about 8 p.m. right now. I usually try and have these done by 6, but I actually just had to take apart my entire smoker to fix the problem that I had internally, so it took me a little while, but we're going. Smoker temp I have set at 275 just to kind of speed things up. You can also do these at about 250 degrees. For that, that'll take about 2 hours, but I'm hoping to kind of rush things a little bit because frankly, I'm starving. So we're gonna put these on and we're gonna wait until we get to an internal temperature of 135 degrees and then we'll add our glaze. Let's go ahead and get them on. Okay, so now that those are on, I would guess probably about an hour, hour and a half until we reach an internal temperature of 135 degrees. Every smoker will vary a little bit, so just really trust your probes on this one. That's really the best bet for any kind of smoking. Once we get up to that internal temp of 135 degrees, we're going to go ahead and put on a glaze, and then we'll just let it sit until it gets to 145 degrees internal, and then we're all done. So we'll see you guys once we get to the 135 mark. Okay, so we just hit 135 internal temp, so we're ready to glaze. As far as how to make that glaze, I made one myself. So I have a 1/4 cup of a barbecue sauce that I make called Whiskey Amber Drip. I also put in a 1/4 cup of maple syrup and then about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Let's go ahead and slather it on. So not much longer and we'll hit our new internal temp goal of 145 degrees. Then we'll be ready to kind of slice it up and just kind of put a foil tent over it and it'll be ready to serve. See you guys as soon as we hit 145. All right, our pork tenderloin and our pork tenderloin sushi are officially done. This glaze looks amazing. It just looks completely caramelized. It almost looks like I'm looking at pork candy, if that were a thing. It might be. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and cut open a bit. Let's see what we can find out here as far as how it tastes. Oh, it smells amazing. Turn some around so you guys can get a look at it. That is looking pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and try it. Wow. cream cheese definitely gives it like a sweet flavor along with the glaze that we used. The maple syrup you definitely taste coming through. Man, that is just super good. It's just the right amount of spice. It just kind of kicks you in the back of the throat, but it's not bad. It's just enough to where like you taste the jalapeno, you taste the whiskey amber drip sauce coming through. Overall, this is phenomenal. Absolutely love this. I might have to eat one of these whole things to myself tonight because I'm just starving. We're gonna go ahead and get up to dinner because holy crap, I'm so hungry right now. You guys probably can't hear it, but my stomach is rumbling. Anyways, happy Halloween. Be sure and check out Planned Parenthood. Their website is below. They have a lot of great services that really do a lot of good for the community. So please feel free, check them out. Help them out in any way you can. I feel like they need it more than ever these days. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.